Oh shit. I didn't see you there. Damn. Well, you saw me, so let's get it started. So, what's good, guys? Today is Chris, and we got a video. So, to start it out, if you're wondering, why the hell do you got a Q-tip? Why the hell you got a Q-tip, bro? Like, what? Why are you starting the video with a Q-tip in your hand? Well, if you have ever, talking about ever, if you have ever used a Q-tip in your life, you feel me? You had to you had to dig in there and shit like that. Like, you was about it tomorrow. You feel me? You had to go take a shower and you haven't done that shit in so long. Like, you be like, who the hell? Who be cleaning their ears? Like, who be checking people's ears? And then you remember, I got a date tomorrow. What if she looks at my ears? What if she takes a microscope like a doctor and looks in them ears? What is she gonna see? What is she gonna see? So if you have ever used a Q-tip, then please like and subscribe to the video. You know, we try to post 2 to 3 times a week. Try to. I be busy, but I try to for you guys. You feel me? But yeah, the shout out today for this video is gonna go to my boy Jahaunte, my boy Gokhan, and my boy Marcus. Marcus was watching me in class, guys. This shit is crazy. Marcus was watching me while he was in class at school, bro. That's fan shit. That's some fan shit, yo. That's really supporters, yo. You feel me? So I gotta shout him out and all that. I'm gonna go leave the Instagram in the description and everything so you can go check them out. But let's get right into it, guys. So today I'm gonna be pretty much describing all my tattoos and the backstories behind them. So, as you know, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna start the video pretty much this tattoo right here. So this tattoo, it says Ariana, if you can't see that. Yeah, it says Ariana, and then it says date. That date is 9/26, September 26th. And that tattoo is pretty much of my wife, love of my life, all that, you feel me, like my best friend and everything. And I don't really it's not really much to explain about that, but the backstory is pretty lit, so you can enjoy it. Right, so pretty much this was my first tattoo, and me and my wifey at the time, we was out chilling, not at a party but like at a little chill out, like a get together at her friend's house, and her friends was with her other friends, like it was a couple friends at the same time. So her other friend, we drive there, and then we get to the friend's house, and we're all chilling and all that, and she mentions the fact that she can get us like somebody to do tattoos. So I'm like, oh, like I've been thinking about a tattoo for the longest, and I wasn't telling Ariana, but I was thinking about her name. And so I'm chilling and all that, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, yo, all right, so I want the plug and all that. So she's like, all right, just hit me up when you got the money, and I got you with the plug. I'm gonna tell them this and that. So the time comes, the money comes, we go and hit her up, and she never replies. She's like ghosting and all that. She's like, and this is, mind you, like her friend. She's ghosting and all that about just this situation, not anything else, so like it's weird. And we're at a certain point, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give up, you feel me, like I'm this and that. I mean, it's just a tattoo, you know. Like I wasn't stressing about it, but at the same time, like, why say it if you're not gonna do it? You feel me? But I got a little tight. I ended up just spending the money and shit like that I was saving for it, and literally right after, an opportunity comes up for me to get a tattoo, but it's only for $20. So the catch is the tattoo is just a little like small, and it's, you know, this and that. It would be convenient, they said, if it was writing, because it's just, you know, that's a small tattoo, like writing and all that. So I was like, this is perfect. This is a perfect opportunity. This is a perfect opportunity for me to just get her name, this and that, probably a little date in cursive, and then this, like, you feel me? So a day comes that, you know, they could take me, and my girl, she's not able to end up coming, so I'm a little tight and all that, you feel me? I'm like, I want, you know, but it is what it is, right? So, right, they finally picked me up, we're on the way. It ends up being a female that does my tattoo and all that, and she was with two niggas, and it was cool. Like it was a nice ass experience and all that when I finally, you know, and this was at like 10 o'clock at night. They picked me up from like McDonald's because I was waiting there all day. I was like, oh my god, I just want a tattoo, like. And I used to wait at McDonald's all day for my girl and other people just to, like, you know, chat around because I didn't go to school. So yeah, they finally picked me up, all that. We do that. It's cool. Like, it's just a vibe the whole time. My first tattoo, like, I was not flinching or nothing like that. Yo, I was staying a man and all that. Like, they was like tattooing me, and I was like, I'm ready for it. You feel me? Like, I was just sitting there, like, so happy. Like, I wasn't even, I was so happy. I was like, the whole entire time. But it was funny as hell. And after that, like, it was crazy because nobody knew. My mom didn't know nothing, right? And I come home from, what is it called? Like, just chilling the day after. Because the first night she didn't figure out. I come from like, chilling the day after, right? All this, mind you. And what is it called? Like, I'm hiding my arm from her. Yo, it's bad funny, cause like, yo, it's cause I had my cousins on my snap, right? And they was like, they ops as hell, but I didn't know that they was like that. So like, they was viewing my story, like me getting a tattoo, like, oh my god, this is that, right? So like, yo, I'm coming home. I remember I was coming home from chilling. And what I used to do, just like during that specific period of time, that like I was like, all right, I'm just never gonna get caught with this tattoo thinking stupid, right? Like I put I put my sweater like over this, but like the other one, I wouldn't. No. I'm lying. I wouldn't do this one, like I'll put it up, but I'll have it in my like sweater pocket. And then this one I'll have out like a regular like sweater shit so it don't look stupid. Right? So I'm coming home and right, like I'm going to do this and that, and my mom, she stopped me before I even get too far. She's like, Chris, let me see your arm. And I'm like, yo, nah. Yo, cause it was so funny. Like you had to like oh my god, my siblings and all that. And she was mad funny. Like yo, cause like she dead ass, she saw it, and I'm waiting for her to just yell at me, and then she's like, "You gonna regret that?" And I'm like, "All right, if that's what you think, then shit, that's the reaction I was looking for. Goodbye." And then you feel me? Like I was moving on with my life, and that's when I really figured out, like, you know, they really, like, I'm gonna really just start doing, you know, me and all that. But that's pretty much the backstory to that tattoo and all that. It was a really fun experience getting it and all that. And like when I first got it, everybody was like everybody was talking this and that and hating on me, and I was just living. Like I didn't care. Like I was doing what I want and I loved it. You feel me? So yeah, after that, it was a really long period of time. That was when I was 15. It was a really long period of time that I did not get any tattoos, and I was like, I was cooling, but at the same time, like, I did want a couple tattoos. I was like, damn, like, I want some more and shit like that, you feel me? So a couple of months pass and all that, and eventually, right? My sister, her friend ends up actually getting a tattoo gun just to like test out and shit. And she's like, we're with her one day, and she's like, oh, this, you want to be my test monkey to my sister? And she's like, no, 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 this and that. And I'm like, I'll be your test monkey. You feel me? So after that, she starts doing my tattoos, and I didn't know, but it's her first time doing a tattoo, like that ass. She's explaining it as she's doing it, and it ended up being this one. If you can't see, it's a really small, like little frowny face and shit like that. But yeah, it's really like it's not too sloppy, but it's a little sloppy, and everybody was getting on me because of it. But I love the tattoo solely because it was her first time doing a tattoo, and it gets that like sloppy feeling, like it's amateur, like somebody who doesn't know what they're doing did it, and that's the story behind it. It was their first time doing it, and I was the test monkey, and I enjoyed it. You feel me? And it's always gonna be on my body, and I'm gonna say to everyone, this and that. That's exactly how that tattoo came on me, and I have no shame on it. So yeah, along with that tattoo was another tattoo that you cannot see that was on me. It says SB. That's for Stony Block. You feel me? That's the block that I grew up on and all that. That's where, you feel me, my niggas is Jahaunte, Gokhan, all that, Marcus and all that. They still, feel me, repping that. But that's my old block. That's where I grew up and all that. You feel me? Them niggas. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. That ass, like, it is what it is. Like, we out here scheming. But, yeah. Then after that, it was like a little bit of time, and then I was like, all right, I want more. So I let her keep on testing on me and this and that, and get better. And the next tattoo that came was this tattoo right here. This is not a tattoo. This is just a condition. But the next tattoo that came was actually this tattoo right here, and it's a Playboy. If you don't know what that is, a Playboy bunny. And at the time, I was really heavy, and my favorite rapper happened to be Playboy Cardi. And if you don't know who that is, then go check it out. Nothing against him. Not that he's not like my top now. Like he's still my top 3 now. Probably top 2. You feel me? Behind the boy Jay. But nah, I love Playboy Cardi. I love that he's different in music and all that. And that kind of inspired me, but then at the same time, I also wanted to get it because I love Playboy and all that. And like, yeah, that was kind of really just the backstory and inspiration behind it, because Playboy is really like one of my big things. Like, and my wife, we love Playboy, and like that's one thing that we connected on. And what is it called? Yeah, it's not like I didn't tat it on me as like a symbol, like I'm a Playboy like type shit. Like I'm a, what is it called? I'm one of the models for like Playboy, because if you've seen how they do that. But I love Playboy and my love for it and all that and their vibe. So that's why I got it on me and shit like that. That's the inspiration and story behind it. But yeah, there's that. Then along with that Playboy tattoo, I also got, now this is the one that I don't say that I don't like my tattoos, and I say that I don't regret any of them, and it's true. But this one, it's not that I regret it, I just dislike it. I wish at the time I would have chose a better tattoo and saved this idea for somebody professional, because now I have to wait until somebody professionally does it, because I still want the tattoo on me. And it says THC. I'm not gonna show it too long. It's pretty much, it's simple. If you don't know what THC is, it's marijuana, guys. It's marijuana. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's marijuana. It's the acronym for it. It's like the scientific term or whatever. But I'm gonna get that redone, and I'm gonna just show it when it gets redone. I'm not gonna talk about it, but yeah, there's that. It's stupid. It's like mad small and all that, and it looks like, if you look at the placement when you really see it on my arm, it's so dumb. But yeah, there's that. It's pretty much a little 1-2 summary about it. Then we get into like when I started going a little crazy, and these two. These are the last. This is the last in the category of the person who just testing on me. But I later then talking about Playboy Cardi got this tattoo. If you don't know what this is, Dilate is a very, 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 very intricate and amazing album by Playboy Cardi himself. And regardless to what type of music you like, I don't care what you like. Go check out the album if you haven't already. It's an amazing masterpiece. And I got it because the album really changed my life in a way that not a lot of music has ever changed my life, when I was in a really dark time and not knowing myself and not knowing how to find myself. And it really inspired me to do a lot of things, including even creating clothing and doing all this, so I shout out to that. Shout out to Playboy Cardi. But yeah, that's one of his albums. I had to get it on my neck because I was like, I want to get a neck tattoo. I want to get a neck tattoo. That's how I was feeling. But yeah, and then I finally got it, and I was like, oh my god, I got a neck tattoo! Oh my god! But then, for me, after a while, I was like, so the last one. So this tattoo, this moon tattoo, if you haven't seen it before, you would have to see it before. I want you to see it before. It's gonna be right here. But yeah, before, when this tattoo was first on me, this was the tattoo that everybody hated. Everybody was like, Chris, take that off you. What is on you? This, and that. It didn't look like this before. You see. It was pretty much like just a little, moon outlining. And then it was like plus signs for like stars, basically. Because I wanted the moon and stars to be on me. And originally it was supposed to say faith in between the stars. But it took a lot of timing, and it hurt me so very badly. It hurt me so very badly that I didn't continue doing it, and I just left the tattoo as is. And that was what caused everybody to be like, oh my god, it looks so bad, it looks so stupid. It's because I left it the way it was, and I didn't, let it be edited or even touched in the slightest way. So yeah, that like is kind of what like was the downfall of like my tattoo kind of thing for everything, was that people would look at me and then they'll look at that tattoo and they'll be like, why did you do that? And I'll be like, bro, it's just like, why you worrying about my body, bro? Why you worrying about my body? Worry about your body. But yeah, nah, like that was, I loved the tattoo. When I got it, I loved it, and I didn't really care what anybody else said. And I got a lot of compliments on it too. There was a lot of people that said a lot of bad, stuff, but there was also a lot of people that were like, I like it and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what, thank you. Not a lot of people say that. So yeah, pretty much that's when I stopped getting tattoos like that. And everything from here on out, I'm just gonna let you know, is either by me and or by a professional that I paid good money for. So to get into it, to start out, then I got this. This was after I paid money to get this edited along with other tattoos that I got, but this is how it looks after I got it edited by somebody else. You feel me? So that's the final result. I love it now. Like, I love the tattoo now. Like, it kind of covers a part of my neck with, like, darkness, and I like that. Like, that's one thing about me and my tattoos. Like, I like to be seen from afar, and like you could see like the black in my tattoos and shit like that. Like, I love the ink. But yeah, pretty much there's that. So after that, I started doing a little bit of tattoos on myself. I finally got a tattoo gun. I was like, all right, I want to finally do this and that, for like just little tattoos that I want on myself, and I don't want to go have to pay people for them or wait. So I then got a tattoo gun and did my little shit, and my first tattoo that I got was this one. So it's just a little cross, something like that, for Christianity, actually. Like, that's what it's for, because I was raised Christian. And it was just like not a lot of big inspiration around it, like, just being Christian and all that. So the cross has always been like an image that's in my head. and I wanted to have it on my hands for if I ever, you know, this and that. But yes, like that was my first hand tattoo, was this cross right here. And I know it looks very stupid now, but I'm gonna put a picture right here of how it looked when it was bolted out and first done. I just didn't let it heal right when this is when I was first doing tat, like on myself. So I was very uneducated. Just think about that. Keep in mind. But yeah. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So then, along with other hand tattoos, after that, I wanted to go crazy on my hand, and I did this sign. If you don't know what this sign means, go watch Dragon Ball. I shouldn't have to explain it. This is pretty much like the most common sign that you're gonna see on like anything for Dragon Ball. Like it's even on like merchandise and all that. So like you should see it if you don't watch it. You know. That's pretty much, if you don't know, it's the Turtle Hermit Go sign for Goku's gis and all that. That's what he wears. That's what you call it. It's a gi. And yeah, you got like, that's my favorite kind of era, is when he wears that and whenever he wears that. So I had to put it on my body. And after that, we're getting into the professional tattoo. And this is when I started like feeling myself. I was like, oh shit, I got professional tattoos and shit. But yeah, my first professional tattoo is actually this angel right here. You can't see the full thing, but there's it's an angel, and it's kind of looking down and, you know, praying. And what I wanted it to be was a angel like having its wings, going down, praying up to, you know, the sun and all that, which would be where, you know, God is and all that. But it would be praying, and then the sun would be right here, and what is it called? These, after, what I was gonna get into is the other tat, the next tat. This is still not finished. It's supposed to be the sun, by the way. But then these are my mom's name and my brothers and sisters in the clouds falling down, and the names are actually in stars. So that was kind of the pretty much idea for that whole tattoo, was, you know, to have the angel looking up to this sun, and then all the names under the clouds under the sun. So there's that. That's pretty much like, it was gonna be like a whole, you know, like this type shit, but I still am needing to go finish the session and all that. But I actually need to do that like really fast. But the inspiration behind that was just because I love my family and all that, and I wanted to get a chest tattoo and a little bit of a sleeve for the longest. And like, I seen an image of, you know, names and stars falling under the clouds, and I loved it. And the angel kind of like, I had that idea by myself, and the sun. But yeah, that was kind of the inspiration for that one. And then so after that, pretty much we're getting to the end here. I got this tattoo. It looks really stupid. I know it looks really stupid, but what I want to do is I want to put the heart, and then I want to put an ace here, and then a diamond here, and then a club here. But what I want to do is I want to put the diamonds black and the aces red to kind of switch it up a little bit and see if people notice. So, and there's actually an inspiration behind that, but I will talk about that when I do it. So, because people are gonna copy my idea and shit like that, and I can't be having that, gang. I can't be having that, gang. So, yeah, and there's that. So after that, I got this tattoo that's still in the works, so I'm not even gonna show it. I don't even know why I did that. Like, edit that out, Chris. Edit that out. Oh, me being stupid. Like, am I really? I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I was about to go this whole video, and you was just about to notice this, and then I was just not about to talk about it. Like, that was about to be me being stupid. That was like one of those moments, guys. That was one of those moments. So before I go, this tattoo. I'm not gonna talk too much about it just because of the meaning of it and what's behind it, but that tattoo is pretty much gonna be my name for the artwork that I release soon in the future. People that know about it, God level, upward movement to the end. But yeah, guys, so that was kind of like my little tattoo go over and shit like that. Um, yeah, that's pretty much, this was all, and by the way, I'm 17 now. This was all while I was 16. All of this, everything. So I'm pretty much like used to this tattoo shit now, and I want to like get deeper into tattooing and all that. I told y'all like I wanted to be a tattoo artist, but tattooing is something that I really like, and I wanted to like go over my tattoos because a lot of people always ask me about them and the inspiration behind them and like me doing them for them and like showing them and all that. So I wanted to, get all that, situated. But yeah, pretty much as you can see, it's not too much, but I love all my tats. I want to say that I love everything that's on my body. I feel like it's all artwork that was done by people doing their masterpieces and truly artistry. But yeah, that's kind of gonna sum up the video, guys. If you liked it, if I'm talking too much, if you just want me to shut up, like just let me know in the comments or something like that. But yeah, pretty much that'll be it. I know I've been busy and all that, but I've been dealing with people and I've been trying to, fight these bad guys off and shit like that. And bow, boom, and all that. But yeah, I've been doing school and all that, but don't let that go to your mind because I'm gonna still be releasing videos for y'all. But yeah, that's gonna sum it up. I hope you guys liked it, and next video, I don't know what we're gonna do, but I'm gonna try to release some content, you feel me? We are going to try to release more and more content, always, you feel me? And try to make it more and more interesting every time, and comedic, cause you feel me, we're trying to make this comedic, comedy and all that. That's what we're here for. But yeah, that's the video, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that. And yeah, before I really